Edulastic is an interactive way to formally and informally assess students in all grade levels and content areas. Not only does it eliminate the time-consuming element of grading papers by hand, but it also offers a real-time update on student progress. There are multiple question styles, which we will get to later, providing a more engaging assessment than the typical multiple-choice quiz. After creating your account, you will be led to the Edulastic dashboard. Since I already have an account, I'm already here. In order to assess students, you're first going to have to create a class and add students into that class. First, start by clicking the Manage Class button on the left-hand sidebar. Then click the Create Class button in the top right-hand corner. You will then have to enter the class name, end date, grade, subject, standard set, and course. Since this is an example, my class is going to be named Example. And my end date will be in a couple of weeks since I'm not going to be using it, but yours will be whenever your subject ends, your course ends. When you're done, click Save Class. I'm going to go ahead and enter the grade and the subject and the standard set and the course. When you're done, click Save Class. To add students, you'll click the Add Multiple Students button and enter the student emails. If you actively use Google Classroom, there is a much simpler way to do this. From the dashboard, click Manage Class, then click Sync with Google Classroom in the top right-hand corner. You're going to log in with your school credentials. You have to allow them access to your Google Classroom. And select the classes that you want to import. So not all of these are ones I'm teachers of, so I'm going to only select the ones that I'm the teacher of. And then you see you can fill in the grade, subject, standards, and course set, just like you would have if you were manually entering them. Once you're done, you're going to click the blue Import button in the bottom right-hand corner. And your classes will already be set up for you, with students already in them. In Edulastic, you can find already made assessments. From the dashboard, click Library. Use the filters to adjust the results to fit your classes. So the filters are all up here, and you can see that mine already has some filters because I've used it quite a bit. Then in the search bar, you can type keywords from the content you want to assess, or you can search by the standard. I just want to find something over integers. Once your results come up, scroll through them to find the perfect assessment for you. You can use the Preview tool by hovering over an assessment to view the questions. Once you find the perfect one, click Assign. So let's just say that this was the perfect one and I want to assign it. I'm going to click Assign. You'll have to choose the open and close date. So if I did not want to give this until Monday, I would click the next date, the next Monday's date. And then I wanted it to close the next day so that students couldn't access it again. All right, you'll also have to choose the open and close policies as well. So you can choose automatically or you can open it manually. Then choose which class you want to assign it to. So I want to assign it to all of my classes. And you can even assign it to certain students within your classes, which is perfect for differentiation. When done, click Assign at the top right-hand corner, and you're all set. One of the best things about Edulastic is that you can create your own assessment by completely pre-made questions from other authors. You can author your own custom question or use a combination of both. Let's dig in on how to create a custom assessment. From the dashboard, click Assessments on the main menu. From here, you can see all of your already made assessments. To create a new one, click New Assessment. It will then bring you to this screen, which offers you 3 different choices: Create from Scratch, Choose from Library, which we just covered, and Create from PDF. This is when you have a PDF of a quiz that you already want to use, and you can upload it and then create an answer sheet for it. We're going to choose Create from Scratch, so click the Create Assessment button under this section. From here, you get to choose to add questions created by other authors, or you can author your own. To get the questions most fitting for the assessment you want to create, use the filters on the left-hand side to narrow questions down by grade level, subject, standard, etc. You can also use the search bar to search by content or topic. Once you find a question you like, click the Add button. So let's just say that I wanted to add some questions over integers. And let's see, order them from least to greatest. That looks awesome. I would love for them to do that. I'm going to click the Add button. Integer operations, those also are good. I'm going to click the Add button on those as well. But let's just say you couldn't find a question that over a standard that you really wanted to test, and you needed to author a new one to make sure that that question is on there. So click Author New Question. There are so many question types that Edulastic offers. In my opinion, this database prepares students more adequately for standardized tests, since new question types, other than simply multiple choice, have been added to tests like the Georgia Milestone. Choose which question type you would like to add and simply type the question and responses based on that type. There's all the classics. There are plenty of Math Tech Enhanced, which is awesome for math teachers. The ELA Tech Enhanced is awesome for all subjects. As an example, I'm going to choose the text drop-down type. I plug in where I want my drop text to be and then fill in as many answer choices as I like for the students to have. So let's just say, if I'm doing it over integers, let's just say that I want to quiz them over a certain sentence, a misconception. So integers are blank negative. And for my answer choices, I want to say always, sometimes, and never. Many students always think that integers are always negative, but actually they're sometimes negative because the other times they are positive. So I want to choose this one as the correct answer, accept the answer, and then click Save and Proceed. And it adds it to the list of questions that I've already added. You also get to check the standard. So this is grade 6, number system, positive and negative. Done. Once you have added or created all the questions you desire, click the Review button in the top right-hand corner. On the Preview button, you can see what the students would see. So I only have 4 questions in there. So these are what the students would see. All right, this is the review section, so you can review all of the questions that are on your assessment. And from this window, you can name your assessment. So I'm just going to put example again. You can save it as a draft, preview as a student like we just saw, and reorder the questions if you needed to. So if I wanted to put those in a different order, I can do that as well. When the assessment looks as you desire, click the Publish or Assign button. Once again, you get to choose the open and close dates as well as the policies. Choose which class and or students you want to assign it to, and then click Assign. So let's just say I want to assign it to all of my second period, and then all of my third period, and all of my examples. And I can assign. Thank you for watching the tutorial on the basics of how to navigate around Edulastic. I hope you can see how easy and effective this tool is to use in the classroom. I personally use it multiple times a week as an informal check or formal assessment. There is so much more to this platform, including the real-time updates during assessments. I hope you find it useful in your classroom as well.